What's up, guys? We are back again with probably the most fun deck that I've ever made in Clash Royale. When your opponent sees a Sparky cycled in the back, a lot of times they'll spam in the other side, right into an Inferno Dragon or a Mega Knight, completely giving you a huge counter push. It's hilarious because whenever your opponent makes one misplay, you can immediately take a tower, and sometimes you can even 3-crown in 50 seconds. When you get to double or triple elixir and you build up a Mega Knight, Sparky, and Prince all raged up, there's nothing that can stop it. So let's go jump straight some games with this hilarious meme deck and make people real mad. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making the daily videos possible. Alright, so jumping into this one against Giancarlo L. He feels like a very formal sir. He's super ready to start this game, right? Like, come on now. Drop stuff at the river, brother. Yes, sir! You just gotta ask them politely and you will receive the best Christmas gift of positive elixir trades. So the fact that he went in for the mini P.E.K.K.A there makes me think that he's also got a Sparky deck like us, or maybe he's going to end up having a Mega Knight deck. Usually people that play Adventurous at the start of the game feel like they can do that because they've got great defenses. Oh man, I need to snowball this badly, but at the same time, the Prince, I'm just going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I don't know if it's smart or not. I could have snowballed it. I repent for my sins. I'm sorry, Tower.
I will never forgive you.
That was one of the worst decisions of my life, and I stand by it. You know, you live, you learn, and you don't always make the best plays in Clash Royale, but I firmly believe that we can bounce back. We've got the Mega Knight after all, right? That's what this deck is made of. Okay, mini P.E.K.K.A coming down. I can simply Skeletons here. Shut that down, unless you want to go for a Zapperino or something along those lines. I can Mega Knight at the river because the mini P.E.K.K.A is out of cycle, and then I have to save the snowball for the bats. Bats and minions are really annoying with this deck. You can't win against minions unless you use your Electro Wizard in conjunction with the Snowball, so you just want to play super safe until double elixir, so you're able to afford that type of stuff. If he goes in for bats, I'll Snowball here. I'm just waiting for that. You guys always have to adjust your opponent's card cycle and figure out what they got. Oh, Mega Knight gonna jump for joy. I told you guys. Did I not say? I felt like I would be able to bounce back in the game. The Mega Knight is all about that life, and I was right earlier on as well. I told you there was a high chance that he would have a Mega Knight deck or a Sparky deck because of the fact that he spammed stuff so early on at the river, right? People don't do that unless they've got Mega Knight or they got Sparky. I'm telling you right now. I guess Lumberjack Balloon Freeze, people do that too. But that is beside the point. Let's just refrain from that and say it was one of the two that I said earlier, okay? Let's forget all about everything else. Also, the Inferno Dragon's going to walk on the tower, and this guy is raging.
That was so hot.
He's getting heated up by the Inferno Dragon, and his temperature is rising too. His blood is boiling, and he is not having a good time in this game. So there's a high chance that he goes in for a balloon. I need to save the Electro Wizard here. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. Every single thing is going exactly as planned. Well, maybe if we're able to shut that down, it will be beautiful. The fact that he ended up getting one hit is a little bit problematic, but not the worst thing in the world. I can rage up the Inferno Dragon with the Mega Knight and everything else we could possibly want in our life. And I think that the Sparky targets onto the tower now. Oh, beautiful. The Mega Knight is jumping for joy. The Sparky is still alive at literally 0 HP. And the Sparky is the king, feasting upon the tower, and our opponent is in a severe drought of elixir. There's no way for this guy to bounce back. It was a beautiful game to play.
I want to die with dignity.
And I enjoyed every single second of it. You know what? We 3-crowned him. I think the next of the 3 crowns, if we play against a deck that doesn't have bats, maybe we'll be in like 50 seconds or 40 seconds. This one took a lot longer, but it was still a very fun game. It's pretty important to wait and see when you've got Mega Knight, because you want to splash onto your opponent's stuff, you want to get the massive Mega Knight value, and you want that counter push. So I'm an Electro Wizard, I'm going to go for Prince. I think if I was a mobile gaming athlete and I dropped it faster, that Hog Rider would have not gotten a hit. So I wasted a lot of elixir there. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but it is what it is. Wait, Prince, you're giving me back the value, bro. You're showing me that you weren't useless after all. You were perfectly positioned just to push the Electro Wizard, motivate him to touch the tower. You went through leaps and bounds for me, sir, and I appreciate every single ounce of your effort.
That was really touching.
So, in this particular situation, whenever we play against a Hog Rider cycle deck, you guys already know that it's not going to be extremely easy unless I can go for like a Snowball, Skeletons, eat damage on both sides, and feel uncomfortable with myself until I hit double elixir. When I hit double elixir, that is when we can thrive, juke and jive, and afford a Mega Knight plus Sparky push. Otherwise, it's really not going to work, right? Like this matchup seems terrible until we hit later. Oh, wait. Oh, that Sparky had the eye of the tiger. She was eyeing that tower. She wanted it. She wanted a snack real good. Anyway, I'm going to Prince in the back. We're going to make sure that we go in for the right-hand side, and it looks like he's probably going to Hog Rider with that Firecracker, right? Like, there's no universe where you don't. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'll Mega Knight here. We'll jump for joy. Please go back towards the Hog Rider. The Firecracker probably would have given him more damage, so I think that was the right decision. Maybe it wasn't, but I'm looking at the game and I'm looking at my tower. I'm like, dude, I wish you were healthier. I wish you were stronger. But Prince still gets one little Prince tap on the right-hand side, so we're back in business a little bit. Not completely, but it's okay. We'll vibe with it. I can Electro Wizard to swiftly eliminate the Hog Rider. See, this is uncomfy. This is totally uncomfy. I don't love doing this, but I have to, right? I want to shut down that Hog Rider without too much damage. And if I Prince in the left, I can cycle. Just allow my Sparky to get something else here. Now I'm back to Mega Knight. I feel okay here. Assume he gets that skeleton down and it does surround it. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. If you want a Hog Rider again, maybe you go for an Earthquake where you pre-log the skeletons. Otherwise, the skeletons shut down the Hog Rider. Not the worst trade in my book. Okay, I'll take what I can get. We can rage up a massive parade push now.
I believe that we can do it. I believe that we will win. I believe that we can make it happen.
Oh, if the Mega Knight jumps towards the Firecracker and goes closer, that would have been awesome. I was really hoping it would go closer towards the tower. I can maybe Inferno Tower, or Inferno Dragon, sorry. If the Prince tanks, is that smart or no? Prince is going straight towards the tower, though. Oh, that was really good. That worked out so much better than I thought. Okay. Sparky's going to be able to shut that down. We can skeleton surround on top of the Firecracker. We'll take what we can get out here. You know what? With 1,000 HP on both towers, this is looking really bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I need a miracle right now. I need a mega miracle to come back in this game. Please, please deliver the dominance. It's about to hit triple elixir. When we hit triple elixir, that's when we actually find our stride. The Mega Knight's going to jump onto the Hog Rider. Wait, that Hog Rider died in a second. Wait, it's a mega miracle. It's a mega miracle, I say. Let's go, baby. That is beautiful. If I snowball on top of that, maybe the Sparky gets a hit. I try to push back the Firecracker so then the Sparky gets a hit. The Sparky just needs a hit. It's so close. Yo, that Sparky was actually playing with my feelings out here. I'm not going to fib. That was literally playing with my feelings. Oh, skeleton, shut it down, please. Good boy. All right, we'll Sparky left-hand side, and then maybe I can Electro Wizard to stop the skeletons and then rage everything else up afterward. We're making crazy plays. We're making wild plays. Wild, wild maneuvers, guys. It's the Wild West out here. We got to have it happen. We have to have it happen. If the reset comes down and the Electro Wizard gets a hit, the Electro Wizard just needs one more hit. Oh, my gosh. Snowball Rage Electro Wizard is our win condition. I cannot believe we just won that game. Only 27 trophies for playing with my heart all along the way. But that was such a fun adventure. All right, we are ready to rumble with the Mega Knight Sparky. This type of deck is something that no one would ever play against before, so I'm excited to bring it out. We are innovative, we are unique, and we are one of a kind with the Sparky surprise tactics. I'm going to skeletons in the back and give our opponent the perception that we're maybe running a cycle deck, and then he goes in for the Lister going right into the Sparky. This is beautiful. All we have to do is separate the Electro Dragon that's about to come down away from the Sparky, and we're about to get insane value. I'm vibing with it. I'm here for it. Let's see what you're going to do. Yo, you're going to Inferno Dragon into an Electro Wizard. This is even better for me. This is way better than I could have ever imagined. I can Mega Knight at the river and secure an easy free win. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is the reason we love this deck. This is the reason we love the memes. I wonder if I can snowball here and keep the Electro Wizard alive. Yo, that was beautiful. Keeping the Electro Wizard alive, making sure that it didn't die. Also, retargeting the Electro Wizard was able to make sure that it went onto the Prince and the Mega Knight and stopped hitting the E-Wiz. As you guys can see, if you play against a bridge spammer or anyone that thinks that they can win the game at the start by dropping Elixir Golem in the back, they're automatically going to lose in the worst fashion possible. Like, I bet you this guy put down his phone, threw it away, and it's just like, I don't want to touch this game again for a week. And that's what we want to do against the Elixir Golem players because they deserve it. So getting into this game, we always want to get some jump value with our Mega Knight. Never want to sauce that out too early on. If your opponent's going to drop things in the back, you Sparky in the same lane. If they drop things at the river, you bombard them with the Mega Knight. Okay. So there's a high likelihood that he is going to end up having log bait and I get rocketed right now, but I have to roll the roulette and expect it to be something different sometimes. And there we go. He's going to have Executioner, so not the traditional log bait deck that you see every single day of the week. Maybe without the Goblin Gang and Cycle, we can apply some dual lane pressure. With the Prince on the left-hand side, he's going to lose his... Oh, I really... Yeah, no, you're still going to lose it, right? You're still going to end up losing everything at the river because I can go in for a Mega Knight. It's going to be the most unconventional log bait deck I've ever seen. This is hilarious. The Prince is going to connect to the left-hand side, and there's nothing you can do about it. Even though you're spending all that elixir, I think I can Inferno Dragon to the right, ignore that, and then rage this up. This is the memeiest push of my life. Going in for a raged up Inferno Dragon and raging up the Mega Knight at the same time while simple skeletons bombard the Hog Rider. It's a beautiful sight to see because he has to zap on the right and he's like, wait, but my tower on the left, my tower on the right, the Hog Rider that's getting destroyed by skeletons. Everything went crumbling down in seconds for our opponent, and he's already saucing out a good game. The beautiful thing about our deck is as soon as your opponent makes one slip up, you win the game, you take their tower, and you say sayonara to their trophies. You take them all! You take towers as soon as your opponent slips up once, and there's no way for them to bounce back. Look at that. A beautiful, clean, pristine 2-tower to 0 victory. All right, let's go. Love seeing Mother Witch in the back. I will eat her like a snack.
Is that how you talk to your mother?
You just packed me the best school lunch ever. I don't know about you guys, but my mama, she packed the best school lunches, and that Mother Witch is going to be a delectable snack. Oh, come on, dude. Level 14 champion? Miss me with that, brother. Miss me with that. So, I wonder if the Sparky's able to kill the Golden Knight. I want it to die so bad. The Prince is tanking, that's beautiful, and he's got P.E.K.K.A. So, you guys already know that P.E.K.K.A. is difficult for most Mega Knight decks, but since I've got the Sparky Surprise and the Prince
Sparky! Bad dog!
for the huge amount of power damage, I think that we can break through regardless. Also, Mega Knight at the river. Is anyone calling Mega Knight at the river right now? I feel it. I feel it coming down. Usually, I don't like making these plays, but when I'm up a lot of elixir, I think I can justify doing so. I'm going to rage up the Mega Knight. It's going to jump. I don't know if it's going to jump on the tower or if it's going to jump on the Golden Knight. Oh, it jumped on the Golden Knight. That's super lame. That's not what we needed. That's totally not what we needed. I'm going to snowball this back, and then I'll Electro Wizard afterward. I want to be able to kill the Golden Knight before it dashes on my tower. If I can get skeletons down. And, oh, yeah, you know, it can't dash because it just gets permanently reset by the Electro Wizard. I'm an idiot.
I couldn't agree more.
It doesn't matter. It worked out. We're just going to say it's completely calculated. It was a figment of your imagination that I commentated anything like that. Oh my gosh. I was so scared for a second. I was like, wait, why is he not dashing? Why is he not dashing? I was ransacking through my database in my brain. I was like, what's in there? And nothing was coming out. None of the combinations were working. Finally figured it out after a lot of time, but you know, that's a pretty big meme. All Prince. I'm not going to let the Mother Witch lock onto the tower. I just feel like keeping the damage lead for right now, especially if we're fighting against P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider with Electro Wizard, it's going to be a tough game. Like, this is not an easy one for any stretch of the imagination. I could Mega Knight here at the river. I think that will be our best bet before he starts to dash onto our tower. Good stuff. We'll take that. Ooh, spicy. Going into Electro Wizard is nice. Now he's going to Mother Witch, and we can Sparky afterward. I don't think the Inferno Dragon is going to win this battle, though. He'll definitely drop something else. There's no way. Oh, you're going to Ram Rider. What are you doing? As long as you don't have lightning, we're okay. As long as you don't have lightning here, I think we just win the game. Please, just don't have lightning. It looks like he doesn't have lightning. He probably has Fireball with this. This is awesome. Now I can Mega Knight at the river. The Electro Wizard is still alive. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. This is so spicy and nicey. We can probably get away with an Inferno Dragon here and then rage up the Sparky so we get that delicious damage. If the Mega Knight stays alive, he's not able to go in for a counter for this for a while, right? Like when he eventually goes in for the Electro Wizard, it should get eaten alive real fast by the Mega Knight and the rage and the Electro Wizard. Everything is coming down, and his tower is falling fast. That's exactly why I love this deck so much, even in the face of an Electro Wizard P.E.K.K.A. deck, where most Mega Knight decks go and cry in a corner and they say, just, Mommy, pick me up. I don't want to play against this. Or you double tap swipe up because you're like, why am I playing against for the 15th time in a row? It doesn't matter. You slap them, you take your trophies, and you assert dominance. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.